Now at 5 o'clock, we talked to scientists in Georgia who say federal cuts have derailed their projects and, as a result, hundreds of jobs.
Channel 2 Investigates examined over 100 cuts and clawbacks from the Department of Government Efficiency, better known as DOGE. Channel 2's Michael Doudna dug into the cuts which stretch beyond the classroom.
Now, many of these cuts dealt with grants aimed at projects all over the state. And while anyone would tell you they want to see spending done in an efficient way, how these cuts were carried out, well, some say wasted already spent resources.
You see, they get a different step. Here you go, galleys.
For Laura Bramblett, the family farm is the family business.
It's a way of life, and it means a lot to us.
But in today's economy, business can be a challenge. So after decades of the family focusing on raising Angus beef,
I've enjoyed all of them, actually.
a grant gave them a chance to branch out.
It was something different. It was a way to diversify.
So the Bramblets joined a study where the USDA would pay them to grow vegetables with soil wrapped in plastic.
Black on the other side.
Hoping to fight weeds and potentially capture greenhouse gases.
Weed control. Yeah. So there's just you see no weeds coming up.
But after months of work, the promised summer payment never arrived because the grant was canceled.
I had planned to use that money towards labor, so that makes it a little more difficult. Things are out of pocket.
You know, I understand that there are inefficiencies, and I agree with that. There are inefficiencies in everywhere. But I think how it's done is not efficient at all.
Ari Saikawa was collaborating with the Bramblets at Emory University, and she says that DOGE cuts stopped the project dead in its tracks, and the proof of the wasted money sits in her office.
So this is the analyzer. This is already ready-made.
In all, more than $2 million worth of machines specifically made to gather data from the plastic wrap experiment now sits in boxes paid for, but collecting dust instead of data.
And to be not able to use that, it's just such a waste of money.
Overall, DOGE cut over $80 million in grants promised to Georgia universities. And the two hardest hit were Emory at $38 million and Georgia State at more than $22 million.
It is a lot of money, but you know, this country has been facing structural budget deficits for years, and we've got to do something about it.
Georgia Republican Chairman Josh McCoon says the cuts have to come from somewhere, and that the federal government cannot afford to foot the bill for every project.
Now, if I was the university, you know, they raise a lot of money, they have pretty significant endowment. If I thought it was a worthwhile project, I'd be tapping some other resources to complete it.
But the cost here goes beyond just dollars and cents. It hit students returning to campus who thought they would get needed experience on these projects.
I think what the biggest consequence is that we're going to lose a generation of scientists, engineers, and medical professions.
And outside the classroom,
It'll be time to get other things in the ground before long, no matter what route we take.
those like the Bramblets are stuck too, not knowing what the future has in store.
We want to make good decisions that are better for everybody.
Now, nationwide, researchers teamed up with the ACLU to sue over similar cuts that targeted diversity research across the country. And late last month, the Supreme Court ruled that the cuts could move forward for now. And for more information about that lawsuit and other cuts, you can visit our website at WSB-TV.com. For Channel 2 Action News, I'm Michael Doudna.